bathi kusekhaya lalela ke bebe. Ah wena mfana
kahlahla uhlekisa ngami ne.
mina unobishakulo njengamanje yena.
The year 2026 begins with a massive shockwave ripping through the heart of KwaMashu, as the undisputed kingpin, Nkunzi, finds himself cornered and stripped of his freedom. For years, his word was absolute law, but a calculated legal trap finally springs shut, landing him behind the cold bars of Westville Prison. Inside the facility, the former ruler faces an entirely different, incredibly harsh reality where his outside reputation carries very little weight. Rival inmates and aggressive guards waste no time in challenging his presence, forcing him to fight just to keep his dignity intact. On the outside, the news of his sudden arrest spreads like wildfire, creating an immediate and dangerous power vacuum. The streets become quiet with anticipation, as everyone knows that a kingdom without a leader cannot stand for long. Meanwhile, loyalists struggle to figure out how to navigate this unprecedented crisis without their commander. Nkunzi tries to issue orders from his cell, but the prison walls severely limit his reach, making him realize his grip is slipping. Every empire has a vulnerability, and Nkunzi's absence exposes the fragile nature of his entire criminal network to hungry opportunists. The crown is officially up for grabs, and the citizens can feel the storm brewing over the township. With Nkunzi securely locked away, a fierce and relentless battle for absolute control breaks out over the lucrative territory of eNdlende. Two main contenders step forward into the light, both fiercely determined to claim the vacant throne and command the local residents. Nkazimulo, fueled by a deep hunger for respect and power, immediately attempts to establish his dominance through fear and aggressive intimidation tactics. He moves quickly to secure the loyalty of the street corners, trying to prove that he is a capable successor. However, his aggressive rise is directly challenged by Bab Sizwe, an ambitious older figure who steps in with a calculated strategy. Bab Sizwe uses his deep knowledge of the community and sharp political maneuvering to win over influential allies, leaving many people shocked. This intense rivalry divides the criminal underworld, forcing foot soldiers and local business owners to make a dangerous, potentially fatal choice. Every single move made on the streets is met with a swift countermove, turning KwaMashu into a highly competitive chessboard. Trust becomes a very rare luxury, as promises are broken as quickly as they are made during late-night meetings. The stakes continue to rise as both sides realize that losing this battle means complete social and financial ruin. While the criminal underworld fights for territorial dominance, Lilly enters a deeply personal, incredibly painful chapter of her life as she faces consequences. Her past actions have finally caught up with her, leading to a very difficult prison ordeal that tests her ultimate resolve. Seeking a way out of the darkness, Lilly decides to embark on a journey of genuine redemption and mental healing. She begins attending regular, intense therapy sessions with a strict psychologist named Dr. Bulkai, hoping to unpack her trauma. Unfortunately, the process proves to be far more destructive than helpful, as the doctor's harsh methods continually derail her progress. During these highly emotional sessions, Lilly is forced to confront her deepest fears, leading to severe frustration and mental exhaustion. Sensing her deep vulnerability, her caring mother, Mbatha, steps in to offer unconditional comfort and support during her darkest hours. Mbatha refuses to give up on her daughter, providing a safe space when everyone else has turned away. Lilly also attempts to repair broken bridges by writing a heartfelt, revealing letter to her longtime friend, Nkazimulo. This letter serves as a desperate plea for forgiveness, showing just how much Lilly has transformed through her immense suffering. On the streets, Nkazimulo's newly acquired power begins to take a severe, highly visible toll on his psychological state of mind. The constant pressure of defending his territory triggers an intense wave of paranoia that rapidly consumes his daily thoughts. He begins to feel deeply insecure, constantly believing that his enemies are hiding in the shadows, waiting to strike. This mental instability reaches an absolute breaking point when Nkazimulo starts hallucinating, seeing the terrifying image of Nkunzi everywhere he goes. The ghostly presence of the imprisoned kingpin haunts his footsteps, making him question his own grip on reality. His erratic behavior starts causing serious concern among his closest allies, especially Xaba, who notices the deep cracks forming. Xaba tries to intervene and calm him down, but Nkazimulo's fear makes him incredibly defensive and dangerous to approach. The atmosphere inside his home becomes completely contaminated with tension, as nobody knows what might trigger his next outburst. A simple unannounced entry into his bedroom by Xaba nearly results in a violent disaster due to his hair-trigger reflexes. The young leader is successfully ruling the territory on paper, but internally, he is losing a terrifying war against his own mind. Away from the intense violence, the comedic and deceptive side of KwaMashu takes center stage with Mbatha's grand, ridiculous ambitions. Mbatha becomes completely obsessed with the idea of traveling to the Soccer World Cup, viewing it as his ultimate status symbol. He attempts to use this upcoming prestigious trip to fight his personal battles and boost his social standing. However, his dreams are suddenly shattered when he discovers the actual, incredibly high financial cost of the entire excursion. Realizing he cannot afford it, he begins spinning a web of lies to keep up appearances. Meanwhile, the suspicious Babakazi starts keeping a very close eye on him, strongly sensing that he is hiding a massive secret. In another part of the township, Shalifi runs an incredibly successful financial scam throughout the afternoon, tricking unsuspecting locals. She rides high on her temporary success, feeling absolutely invincible as she counts her easily stolen money. However, karma strikes back with incredible speed, as she is unexpectedly targeted and scammed by an even cleverer trickster. This hilarious turn of events leaves her completely broke and desperate, forcing her to swallow her enormous pride and ask for help. The dramatic narrative reaches a significant turning point as the various characters are forced to make definitive, life-altering choices. Nanka, tired of the endless chaos and family feuds, makes the brave decision to prioritize her own personal peace. She firmly shuts the door on a very painful past chapter, choosing to distance herself from the toxic dynamics. By choosing peace over family loyalty, she breathes fresh life into a brand new, independent professional journey. At the exact same time, the Xaba family eagerly prepares a warm surprise welcome for Njiza's highly anticipated arrival. Njiza is finally returning home from the hospital, bringing a temporary ray of hope to a very stressed household. Although nervousness contaminates the general atmosphere, the sheer excitement of his return keeps the family's collective spirits high. Meanwhile, the dark clouds over the police station begin to gather as hidden secrets threaten to expose corrupt officers. New faces like Smiso and LaDlamini continue to shake up the social structure, creating fresh conflicts that challenge old boundaries. The old ways of doing things in KwaMashu are rapidly fading, paving the way for an entirely new era of survival.